You know, early in the season, the underdogs were having their way with gamblers here in Vegas. And when the dogs are barking like that, generally only two things are happening. Bettors are losing their shirts because most gravitate toward the favorites, especially the public chalks. And sportsbooks, their directors, their owners, the casinos, they're making an absolute fortune, as is your bookie. That's how it happens. But everything runs in cycles in this business. I've told you that many, many times. And guys, at the end of the year, you're going to ultimately find, favorites, maybe the underdogs, somewhere 5-10 games over 500 for the entire season. Neither one is going to be 30, 40 games over 500. It just doesn't work that way because eventually everything evens out. And that's what we saw last week as the Chalks got their revenge. Going 10-4 against the spread, FYI, the four dogs, they all won outright. But 10-4 the Chalks last weekend versus the odds makers, and most of the public teams came in. And Thursday, we kicked off this weekend of NFL action with the Indianapolis Colts coming through as a favorite as well. So we'll see if the trend continues today. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here. This is going to be your Sunday video report. Money-saving discount coupon code coming your way in just a moment. Plus, I'm going to run down who's hot and who's not. And Saturday was another one of those monstrous days here at the site where just about every single handicapper won. And the guys with the monster plays, they all pretty much delivered with huge, huge results. So I'll tell you who's got the big plays today and offer my congratulations to those winners. And I've got 3 free picks coming your way in just a moment. Quick reminder, guys, you can see right underneath this video report. Don't go yet. Free Fantasy Football League contest. If you entered last week, it was free. Enter again this week, it's free. $500 total prize money, $125 to the first place winner. Top 20 finish in the money. You can see the payout schedule when you set up your team. Once again, click on the ads here, which will bring you to the contest that we run for free in conjunction with DraftStreet.com. You'll see the ads on the site. Again, top 20 finish in the money, $500 in total prize money, $125 to the first place winner. You've got until 1 o'clock Eastern time to finalize your rosters. You've got to draft a team using a $100,000 salary cap as if you're the general manager. And hell, you got to be able to do a better job as general manager than, like the GMs of the Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, San Diego Chargers. But listen, you draft a team, couple of quarterbacks, couple of running backs, wide receivers, tight end, etc. It's fun, and it's instant gratification because remember, this contest is over every week after the Monday night game. So on Tuesday, that's when the contest payouts are made. Not like you have to wait till the end of the season. So check it out. Click on the ads for this week's free fantasy football contest. Now let's talk about the guys who have big plays and are red hot. Hey guys, Matt Rivers, who in his lifetime here at the site, and he is a legacy member. At the sites, he was among the first handicappers when I brought this business over to the internet 10 years ago. Okay? And in that period, he's never had more than a 500,000 star play as his max wager release. And he's had 2 of them this week, in fact. He had a 500,000 star max wager winner on UConn, the underdog, outright over Pittsburgh on Friday night. He had a 500,000 star max wager release winner on Bowling Green, outright as the road dog against Ohio on Wednesday night. Today, biggest play ever in any sport. His first ever 750,000 star max wager play of his career on the Jets and the Seahawks. To put it in perspective for you, this play is 50% stronger than those 500,000 star plays I just mentioned that won already this week. It's over twice as big as his 300,000 star winner on Virginia Tech, getting the cover at home against Florida State on Thursday night. So that's a monster play from Matt Rivers. Chris Jordan, who is the winningest NFL, let me underline NFL, handicapper at this site. And look, truth be told, he's been a phenomenal play no matter the sport going back to 2007. But in the NFL, going back to 2007, $1 bettors have won $16,195 following his advice. Normally, a 1,000-star play, of which he's 1-0 this season, is his top-rated play. Today, one and only 2,000-star double your wager game of the year. Again, let me frame this for you. He just hit his 500-star winner number 4 in a row with the Colts on Thursday night, okay? That's in the NFL. 500-star winner, number 4 in a row in the NFL with the Colts on Thursday night. He just hit a 500-star play yesterday with Northwestern as an underdog in college football. This play is 4 times stronger. And on the season, his highest-rated plays so far this year, he's already won 8 out of 10 in the NFL. And today, one and only 2,000-star double your wager winner. Now, I said to you I wanted to underline NFL for a reason, because the overall hottest handicapper at this site right this minute in all sports is undoubtedly Jeff Benton. Over the past 43 days, $10 bettors have won $7,580. $7,580 over a 43-day stretch. That's a nice piece of 6 weeks of work, isn't it? And today he's going for winning day number 11 out of 12 with his 75-dime winner number 5 in a row on the Giants and the Bengals. He has a perfect 4-0 with 75-dime releases so far this season, 2-0 in the NFL. They were both Monday night releases. The Bears as a road dog clobbering Dallas, and also San Diego and Denver going over the total. And this is his 5th play combined, college and pro, this season. He looks to remain undefeated. And of course, yesterday he had his biggest college football release of the year, 100-dime Road Warrior game of the year, Minnesota, a 2.5-point favorite, winning by 2 touchdowns at Illinois. So, once again, he's got his 75-dime winner number 5 in a row. He won Saturday, he won Friday, he won Thursday, he won Wednesday. And I told you what his overall profit has been, so congratulations to him. And of course, remember last Monday night, he hit his first ever 150-dime Monday night game of the year play when he gave you the Saints over the Eagles. Craig Davis did it again yesterday. Another 100-dime teaser winner. And it was one of the more obscure games on the board. And let me tell you, in the third quarter, I thought he had no chance to win this game. But he won it. 100-dime teaser winner. He had Washington and the under against Utah. And it came through because both teams stopped scoring then suddenly. I mean, I thought it was going to clearly go over and it was going to screw him, but he won it. 100-dime teaser winner number 3 in a row over the past 8 days. Nice run for him. Today, 75-dime play in the NFL, 24-13 run with 50-dime releases. This play is 50% bigger. $10 better has won $3,430 following Craig's advice, dating back to last year in the NFL. And guys, I would be remiss if I did not mention Scott Delaney. Plus, he's a pain in the ass, and he'll only send me a text or email me anyway if I don't mention him. But listen, yesterday, congratulations to him, and I am saying that in all seriousness because he had his biggest release of the entire career in college football, first ever 150-dime play. He called for it to be a 3-touchdown blowout. And damn it, didn't he get it right on the number? It was Rutgers winning by 3 touchdowns, 28-7 over Army. And of course, last Sunday, he had the first ever 150-dime play in his NFL career with Tampa Bay winning by 10 as a 1-point dog at Oakland. Today, he is focused on the marquee game on your board. And I tell you, it's a tough game, but he loves it. It's the Houston-Chicago game. I'm not betting it. I'm just going to watch it here. I don't know which way to go in that game. That is his 80-dime Sunday night game of the year winner, his biggest Sunday night play of the entire season. He has won 8 of the past 12 days, and in those dozen days, a $10 player has won $3,445. As for me yesterday, I had a small play, and I told you on Thursday when I had my biggest play of my career in college football, it was hands down the best play of the weekend, and I wasn't blowing smoke, guys. I meant it when I gave you Arkansas State as an ultra-rare 30-dime play. But again, I found one game yesterday that I really liked. I had Tulsa. I thought they were in a great spot in revenge. I laid it all out for you why Houston was going to be really struggling on the field, A, because they are not that good, and B, because of their off-field situations with that player of theirs that almost died after absorbing a practice hit earlier in the week. I didn't think they'd be focused, and it was an easy winner as Tulsa, 3.5-point road chalk, won 41-7. And today going for football winner number 6 out of 7 for me, and it's a 10-dime release, number 2 in a row in the NFL, just as strong as the Saints on Monday night. So, those are among the handicappers. My God, if I haven't given you an option of guys to check on, I don't know what else I can possibly do for you. Listen, your money-saving discount coupon code today, guys, will be November 11. November 11, which will save you $11 off a single purchase today. November, November, and the number 11, once again, will save you $11 off a single purchase today. Let's get to your free selections here on the card. The first play I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. The Broncos have just been playing great ball the last 6 weeks. The offense has been purring, averaging 30.5 points a game. And Peyton Manning, despite a couple of costly interceptions last week, still brought his team back at Cincinnati. Game that they should have blown out the Bengals. This week, I think they'll get the job done against Carolina. You've got a suppressed line here because the Broncos are flying cross-country to the East Coast for a second time in 2 weeks. You've got a Carolina team that people continue to put some stock in, even though the Panthers rarely play well. But in fact, they have played well in their last couple of games, almost pulled off the upset against the Bears a couple of weeks ago before coughing up a 19-7 fourth-quarter lead and losing on the last-second field goal. And, of course, last week, they took care of business winning outright at Washington. Big deal. Big deal. They went out right at Washington. I mean, what the Redskins were favored in that game for is beyond me. I think they're 2-9 against the spread. Their last 11 as a chalk, so you tell me. Denver's coming into this game. And remember, for one of the reasons I used the Tulsa Golden Hurricane yesterday was payback, revenge. It's a great motivating factor. And I don't care that John Fox, the Denver head coach, who was sacked as the Carolina head coach a couple of years ago and coached that year as a lame duck, knowing that he was on the way out. I don't care that he publicly says all the right things about it's just another game, yada, yada, yada. It's never just another game when these guys go back where they were fired from. I mean, would it be for you? Seriously? And listen, last week the Broncos didn't run the ball as well as they had been with Willis McGahee, but with all their offensive options and the fact that the defense has really stepped to the plate here in the past couple of weeks against the Saints and the Bengals, I like Denver in this particular spot because I don't think Carolina is going to be able to put the pressure on Peyton Manning. Yeah, they got RG3 4 times. They really hammered Jay Cutler at Chicago a couple weeks ago. I think 6 sacks in that game. That is atypical for this Carolina Panthers defense. And plus, you still got Cam Newton and an offense that really... They don't have the right offensive scheme. That's the bottom line. You know, I mean, their running backs are just kind of there on the field. They're not priorities. I think Denver's going to win this game. Keep in mind, Carolina at home this season is allowing opposing quarterbacks to complete nearly 71% of their passes. Peyton Manning's going, get me to Carolina right now. Get this game started. So I'm going to go with Denver, and I have no problem laying the points in this one. I'm looking at the Atlanta-New Orleans game. I see this total of 53.5 points. Doesn't it seem a little low for you? I understand why it's a little low, because people are looking at the Monday night game, which I had the Saints against the Eagles. Okay, Saints won. Eagles really did nothing. What did they have? 13 points in the game. They were only averaging 17 points on the season. But did you watch the game? I mean, the Eagles shot themselves in the foot repeatedly because of turnovers, stupid penalties, and the fact they came out with, 2 field goals and 5 red zone possessions. That's the only reason that Saints defense, which is statistically dead last in the NFL, managed to hold the Eagles to such a low scoring output. This is a defense that gives up 170 yards rushing per game. Oh, Michael Turner's very happy to get to the Superdome. This is a defense that is, I think, ranked 28th in the league against the pass. 20 sacks in 8 games this season. And the secondary, I think, has given up 16 touchdown passes versus 3 interceptions. It's some weird number, but it makes sense because when your secondary is getting no support from a pass rush, which is non-existent, you're going to get scorched back there. It's an awful defense, and Matt Ryan's coming to town. And he's bringing Roddy White. He's bringing Tony Gonzalez. He's bringing Julio Jones. He's bringing Jaquez Rodgers out of the backfield. And you saw what a dynamite playmaker he can be against the Cowboys last week. Oh, baby. You know, everybody says about the Falcons, they're built for speed. They play fast indoors. Gee, they say the same thing against Drew Brees, too, and the Saints. Where is this game being played? Indoors. As for the Falcons, this is not a defensive juggernaut. Seriously, not. I look at this price. I think it should have been at least somewhere in the 61 to 63 point range. So I got to go over in this particular contest. Your final free selection, I will head out to the Pacific Northwest reluctantly, but it's hard not to go with the Seattle Seahawks, who are a perfect 4-0 straight up and against the spread at home this season. Granted, one of those games was given to them by a replacement referee, but hey, in the record books, it's still perfect 4-0. Either way you slice it, they're coming off a 30-20 home win against the Minnesota Vikings. Marshawn Lynch, 124 yards rushing. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes. Wilson at home this season, 9 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions. The New York Jets come to town. Oh boy, that's striking the fear into the CenturyLink faithful there in Seattle, isn't it? Those dreaded Jets who were humiliated at home by the Miami Dolphins 2 weeks ago and then are coming off a bye. That bye week, that's the best thing the Jets have done probably this season. They have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Defense, for Seattle. And that crowd noise, I don't think the Jets have enough offensive weapons in their arsenal to put enough points on the board here. And because it's Rex Ryan coming to town, you know the Seattle Seahawks are going to get up for this game. That's just the way it is in the NFL. Everybody does. So go with Seattle. That'll be your final free pick. Go forward, make money, come back tomorrow, watch another video. Maybe I'll shave by then. I'll talk to you later. Good luck to you all out there. And I hope, as I said, a winning Sunday for all of you.